Yes, it is the world famous DJ Skee. We are worldwide in the middle of the country. Austin, Texas for South by Southwest. Hashtag Mike Boyd is going down. I'm the world famous. Shop Tradition. Watch Skee TV, download my app, listen to my radio. Can't say anything else.
Mike Boyd here with DJ Skee. How's it going, man?
Good, man. I love Austin, Texas. I love Texas, so it's great to be out here. I actually lived in Texas as a kid and have family out here, so South by Southwest is one of my favorite events, and it's great to always hold it down at the iHeartRadio event, too.
Yeah, shout out to iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
This event's going to be nice. So,
it's going to be crazy.
I know you're good friends with Game. I want to talk about the Jesus Peace album.
Okay.
Like, some people are saying it's really underrated. It's definitely one of the better projects of last year. I wanted to know, like, were you in the studio with him when he recorded any of it? Like, you have any stories?
I was definitely around for this one. Not as much as I have been for some of the ones in the past, but he'd always call me down. He'd call me in. He's in, like, every night. The thing about Game is that dude just records. Like, he's in the studio every single night till 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., however, like, just making records. And for every project he has like 200 records done. It's crazy. That's why we're able to feed you guys with so many mixtapes and stuff. And a lot of times, he even leaves some of my favorite ones off the album. But for Jesus Peace, I thought he did a good job of selecting them. It definitely is underrated. I mean, I'm still banging it. Like records like the Ally Boomae and with 2 Chainz or Ross. Like that joint is just like, you know, one of those like album deep cut classics. It's not the single, but it's gonna go down as one of the greater records of, you know, this time in hip-hop, I think. I mean, the Pusha T record is crazy, the Kanye ones are crazy. Yes, I mean, even the one he had from Kanye and Trey that didn't make the album because the samples was dope. You know, the thing was good. You know, I actually don't, the singles on that album are my least favorite records on the album, which is kind of crazy, but that shows you how deep the album is.
Yeah, man, and I had that track with Future that I remember. I had that on repeat for a while.
Yeah, dude, he's got some jam. Everything Future's on is on fire, dude.
Hell yeah. So, anyone who follows like you on social knows that you're a big sneakerhead.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to talk about like when you like, have you ever talked to Trinidad James at all? Like when you met him or anything about sneakers?
I think I haven't actually talked to him about it. I know he just had the store in Atlanta. That's what everybody was telling me when he was out there. I'm sure we've crossed paths in the past, but he's definitely been on his stuff. He's making people aware and just with the lyrics and all that. So shout to Trinidad for doing that, for going from having a shop. You know, we have our store Tradition in the Beverly Center. So shout to Tradition out there, but shout to Trinidad for being able to, you know, make that transition.
Yeah, man, and he also puts pictures of Nikes and
crazy.
Jordans and everything all over his Instagram as well. Like if you were going to do a cameo in that all gold everything video, like what shoe would you pull out of the closet, man?
Everything. So it has to be something gold. I would have done, you know, I would have pulled out some Air Force Ones from a few years ago. They're all white with a gold strap. The gold bottom, and they have like the little gold logo things on the side. I forget which model it was. I think it was some Team USA thing, but it was all just white and gold, no other colors, so I would have had to do something like that, because they're classy. They're not like over the top all gold, but they're definitely gold and shiny.
Yeah, man. And then I want to talk real quick about Nipsey Hussle. Like I know Victory Lap's coming up. I want to know like what's it like working with Nipsey?
Oh, you know what? Let me take that last one back. I'd pull out the bin 9s. Jordan 9 bins, white and gold. What am I thinking? Classic. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so what's it like working with Nipsey, man? I know Victory Lap's coming up.
Nipsey's great, man. He's one of the most intelligent artists I've worked with from a business perspective, and he really gets it, knows what he wants. He's happy, you know, he's built this whole empire on his own the past few years. He hasn't had a label behind him or anything else, and he's been putting out quality music, touring the world, and fans just love his spirit, love his vibe, and music he's making right now is better than anything he's made in his career before, and it's just motivational. I mean, you see LeBron James tweet his lyrics all the time. You see all these athletes and artists. It's crazy, and the respect he has within the industry and stuff amongst his peers is just, I think he's going to shock a lot of people when Victory Lap comes out. It's a dope project, long overdue, a little delayed, but it's going to be worth the wait.
Yeah, and his projects always have that little extra, like his management team or something, like he's always adding stuff to it and putting his lookbook.
Always adding to it. He's going to have a book. I mean, artist-wise and stuff, he works with the homie JP and all these people, and it's going to look nuts. And I'm excited because it's our first official project since we've been working together. I mean, we've done mixtapes and stuff in the past, but on the big Skee level, it's going to be fun.